Good morning, students. In the last session, we learned about solar system. In that, we studied about Mercury and Venus. In this session, I'm going to explain about Earth. Okay. So, what is Earth? We know we are living on Earth. So, we are going to learn about this planet Earth. Earth is the only planet in the solar system on which life is known to exist. As you know, life is possible only on Earth. Earth has one natural satellite, what we can call this natural satellite called Moon. And it has 1,700 artificial satellites. So Earth has one natural satellite, it is called Moon. Almost all the natural satellites, they are called Moon. And it also has 1,072 artificial satellites. The Earth takes 365 days and 6 hours to complete one revolution. You know what is meant by revolution? Earth which revolves around the sun. It is called revolution. To complete one revolution, it takes 365 days, 6 hours and 24 hours to complete one rotation. It rotates in its own axis. It takes, to complete one rotation, it takes 24 hours. How life is possible on Earth? The Earth has an atmosphere which contains many gases, including oxygen and carbon dioxide. So we know, so without oxygen, we cannot live. Suppose you think 1 minute or even 1 or 2 seconds time, if you are not getting oxygen, we feel suffocation we feel. So without oxygen, we cannot live. The Earth has large quantities of water. Earth has a suitable temperature range because of the right distance from the sun. Suppose you think Earth is very close to the sun. We all will born and will die. Suppose you think it's very far from the sun. It will be freezing cold. Okay, so there is a right distance from the distance between Earth and sun. It's correct. So that is the reason we can live on Earth. So Earth has suitable temperature range. The Earth has a protective blanket of ozone layer. This ozone layer which protects us from harmful rays like UV rays, ultraviolet rays, etc. Clear? Then, next one is Earth's rotational revolution. This point I already explained what is meant by rotational revolution. The Earth rotates or spins on an imaginary axis. I told it's an imaginary axis. One example also I told, if you're taking one top and just you rotate it, you can see just only one line. Before rotating, you can see the top, but when you rotate fast, you can see only just one line. So same like it has an imaginary axis which passes through its north and south poles. The axis of rotation of Earth is slightly tilted axis with respect to the plane of its orbit around the sun. So how is the axis? It has a slightly tilted axis. An important consequence of the rotation of the Earth on its axis is that it causes day and night on the Earth. So because of the rotation, we get day and night. So which face of the side which is facing to the sun, that side will be day, opposite side will be night. An important consequence of the motion of tilted Earth around the sun is that it causes different seasons on the Earth, such as summer, winter. This point also I explained earlier. So because of the revolution means it is revolving around the sun, we get different seasons like summer, winter, autumn, all this rainy season, all these different seasons we are getting. The next one is next planet, Mars. Mars is also called the red planet because its surface appears to be red. So what is another name for Mars? Red planet. Why it is called red planet? Because its surface appears to be red. Of all the planets, Mars is most like the Earth. The thin atmosphere of Mars, Earth has atmosphere, same like Mars, it has very thin atmosphere. The thin atmosphere of Mars contains mainly carbon dioxide with small amounts of nitrogen, oxygen, noble gases, and water vapor. Clear? So mainly it contains carbon dioxide. Okay, carbon dioxide, it is a poisonic gas. We need oxygen actually for living. So it mainly contains carbon dioxide with small amounts of nitrogen, oxygen, noble gases, and water vapor. Mars has two natural satellites. So how many this natural satellites? They are also known as moons. So Mars has two natural satellites or moons. This is Mars, red planet. The next, Jupiter. Jupiter is the biggest planet of the solar system. It can fit 1,300 Earths inside it. You think, what is the size of the Earth? So Jupiter is very big. It is the biggest planet of the solar system. It can fit 1,300 Earths inside it. So you can imagine what is the size of the Jupiter. But when compared to the Sun, Jupiter is much more smaller than the Sun. If you are comparing with the Sun, you can see that is very much more smaller than the Sun. Jupiter appears to be a very bright object in the night sky. It is made mainly of hydrogen and helium. Jupiter is made up of hydrogen and helium. Jupiter has 79, not 28 satellites. So because we are finding new moons. So recently found out Jupiter has 79 moons. So in 2018, they found 12 new moons also. Clear? So this is 2020. 2018, they found 12 moons, new moon. So total now 79 moons Jupiter has. So this is Jupiter. The next one is Saturn. Saturn is the second biggest planet in solar system. So first one is Jupiter, second biggest planet, Saturn. Saturn is also mainly made up of hydrogen and helium. This is also made up of hydrogen and helium. The most distinguishing feature of Saturn is the system of colorful rings around it. What we can see, Saturn has colorful rings around it. The presence of well-developed rings circling Saturn makes the planet unique in the solar system. So, which makes the Saturn unique in the solar system because it has very colorful rings around it. It makes the Saturn unique in the solar system.